The Secret History of the Robot Car. This was in an issue of The Atlantic. It's how the Defense Department competition spurred Snoople to pull together a disparate array of researchers to build a self-driving car. In 2004, DARPA launched its Grand Challenge Series, a multi-million-dollar competition for autonomous vehicles, giving roboticists scattered across American universities and companies a chance to go toe-to-toe. Rivalry developed between Stanford and Carnegie Mellon. So Stanford and Carnegie Mellon were the incubators of this project of DARPA. They were going to use the universities and the brain drain, which is just free labor, to be able to do their work, to be able to construct their innovations. And moving forward, now all this technology, all this research and development is being used for Snoople, for the Snoople car. So if this isn't crony capitalism, I just don't know what is anymore. You know, we sit and listen to the president even today talk about he's thankful for the troops. We got the kids talking about they're thankful for the troops. But what are the troops actually doing? How many troops, how much of a percentage of troops are actually overseas fighting against the so-called terrorists? How many percentage? And how many are at home researching, doing development for these corporations, which they and the generals happen to own, happen to have a large chunk of? So the incentive's there to keep working. But when you trace the money all the way to the roots, you keep coming back to the same thing. The old money, the old families, the Rothschilds, and these people that are controlling us. And they're telling us what we need to build, what we need for our life. We need to start directing our energy in the right direction, in the right course, that's going to improve our lives and make our lives better, and not just the Rothschilds. Here is the assembly line. This is Snoople. This is all the connections right here. Here's DARPA. It says the agency has also been supported other types of autonomous vehicles, such as the Boston Dynamics Big Dog. The Big Dog. You see, they got that manimal. It's a man-made animal. It's supposed to run and supposed to be able to take the Taliban out. You know, that's a crying shame, man. That you need to develop a machine to be able to defeat your enemy that you don't even know. You don't even know the purpose of defeating the enemy. I mean, most people got it figured out now so that they can pull the rare earth minerals out. Well, why aren't you going to give the Taliban, their cut? How are you going to pull the minerals out of their earth and their country and not pay them? That's what people can't understand. Now, if you could sit down with them and negotiate, then things might work out. But the problem is, I think that some native tribal peoples are resistant to the destruction of the earth altogether. And to them, that's a greater cause to fight for than just worldly riches. So you got Department of Defense funded by development of many other technologies used in robotics, especially through DARPA, and they're connected to Snoople. NASA's connected, a major funder of robotics projects of Carnegie Mellon, Daimler-Benz, Mercedes-Benz, MIT, Boston Dynamics, which is largely owned by generals. This is the military officials that are the large shareholders of these corporations. Westinghouse Electric, hoping it would become a Japanese-style factory of the future. So that's what we need now, is more automation, so that we can decrease our employment even more. We got Carnegie Mellon involved, of course. That's just the Rockefeller Foundation. The Carnegie Mellon, Rockefeller, they work together. And then Sebastian Thurn, a former researcher at Carnegie Mellon, is one of the guys involved. And Raj Reddy, the founding director of the Carnegie Mellon. Hans Moravec wrote books predicting beyond human intelligence in machines. So, is man again, man in all his vanity? he is never going to discover the truth because he looks in all the wrong places. He never wanted to accept the truth from its very inception.